Hey, what's happening, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're all doing great. Today, we're going to talk about Adrift, starring Shailene Woodley and Sam Claflin, out in theaters this Friday, so let's get into it. This one is based on a true story of survival. It follows a young couple passionately in love that embark on a journey to sail across the ocean together. They hit massive hurricanes and find themselves lost at sea with a damaged boat and one of them severely injured. Now, there is no denying that terms like based on a true story or inspired by true events are used very loosely in Hollywood. Some use them as gimmicks, some do use true events as simple source material for a fictional story, and others do actually make it a focus to kind of capture the real life events with accuracy, kind of freeing itself and making it a point to not over embellish anything. And Adrift was without question the latter. It was such an immersive film that retold this real life event with heart and care. It felt like it was simplistic. It didn't try to do too much to force a narrative. It just felt like it was simply taking the facts, weaving them into a storyline, which is something that I can really appreciate from a movie like this. This movie had me locked in within the first minute. The story wastes no time and ramps up the tension and the uneasiness almost instantly. It pretty much plays out in three different timelines. You have one of their current issue of being stranded at sea, you get the other of their random meeting that sparked their love and their relationship, and then you get the other of their voyage out to sea that led to the inevitable storm. And I thought the script wove these three timelines together perfectly. It plugs in valuable doses of substance and backdrop to give you all the things you need to know at the right time to get the most impact out of the situations, and I thought the construction of the story overall was extremely well done to keep you emotionally engaged 100% from start to finish. The runtime isn't that long, it's right around the 90-minute mark, but you really do feel the weight of every minute as it passes, which for a story like this I think is a major positive. I connected with the characters immediately. I felt like I was going through this ordeal with them, and it was really easy to just lose track of time from being completely drawn into this story. Now let's talk about the performances. You have two characters that fill up about 95% of this film, and they absolutely carried it as good as any duo could have. Shailene Woodley delivers a world-class performance. It's easily the best of her career. She was very down to earth, she was subtly charismatic, and she took on the physical demands of this role with just an unrelenting energy. She felt so natural playing this role. She poured a ton of heart and effort into it, and the result was honestly award-worthy to me. She was grounded, she never felt like she was forcing any of the dramatic elements, and it made her honestly impossible not to connect with. I thought she easily was able to capture the full range of emotions needed for this character. Her determination was inspiring, as was her resourcefulness, but during those moments of self-doubt and understandable times of just pure fear and uncertainty, I thought Woodley really captured that mental strain with just a raw emotion that will really just bring a tear to your eye. I thought Sam Claflin was great in this one as well. He was charming, and he overall felt extremely genuine with his performance. He was able to say a lot with his expressions, which really did help capture that kind of intense connection that they had right out of the gate. And I think, like Woodley, he also felt very natural in this role, which made the chemistry between them as strong as I think this movie needed it to be. I thought this was a showcase of two great performances that worked off one another extremely well, and I think they were showcased in simply a beautifully crafted film all around. I think the direction from Baltazar Kormaker showcased a skilled eye in capturing the natural landscapes and really pulling the viewer in to just capture the intensity of many of the situations. I thought there was a nice rich depth throughout this film that really worked perfectly to capture that isolation that these characters had to go through while at sea, and I thought the cinematography was fantastic and it complemented the direction very well. This film utilizes the vibrant colors of the skies during the sunsets with many poignant shots that told you a lot about the characters at times without the need of dialogue, and I thought the camera work also did a great job of capturing the intensity of the storm systems, as well as just beautiful wide shots out on the flat seas and some great underwater camera work as well. So bottom line, there was always something to catch your eye visually, and I think Kormaker was really able to create a highly artistic film with minimal camera techniques. This is a very polished movie, but it doesn't feel like one. It almost kind of feels raw or handmade. It doesn't feel like a major studio project. It kind of feels like you're there with the characters, hanging on to each of the following scenes as they go through them. And most importantly, it doesn't try to add layers to the story for dramatic effect, because it simply didn't need to. It was a highly compelling story of survival as it was. I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to give Adrift 9 90% on the entertainment meter. This was a well-crafted film all around. It delivers emotionally charged, heartfelt performances, tension, suspense, uneasiness, and unpredictability, so don't sleep on this one. It's beautifully shot and definitely worth watching on the big screen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, drop it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to catch all the new videos. All my social media links are down in the description below. You can visit our official website at silverscreenanalysis.com for all kinds of movie-related content, and I'm also proud to announce that our merchandise store is now open on TeePublic. Your best dressed days no longer have to be just weddings and first dates, so swing by there, get some merchandise, and look good all the time. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. I'm Anthony. This is the Silver Screen Analysis, and I'll see you at the movies.